Hey guys, it's Baker here. I wasn't able to make it to class today. I also got a haircut. So, I read the article, The Impact of Government Lockdowns on the Mental Health of the General Population, a Systematic Review and Meta Analysis. So, this article basically aimed to assess the effects of government lockdowns on the mental health of the general population during disease outbreaks. So, we're asking, do government lockdowns have an effect on mental health during these infectious disease outbreaks? So the authors conducted a meta-analysis of 42 different studies that included adolescents and adults, but no participants under 10 years of age. The authors included government lockdowns during infectious disease compared to no government lockdowns during infectious disease, and they excluded studies that compared government lockdown and post-lockdown or quarantine due to exposure. So basically, if you were quarantined and locked down because you got sick versus everybody being locked down, even if they're not sick. So they end up excluding 653 studies that didn't match their criteria, either due to design, outcomes, control, or a host of other reasons. And so they assessed depressive symptom severity and suicide as critical outcomes, as well as assessing anxiety, PTSD, insomnia, substance use severity, all as other important outcomes. And they assessed all outcomes at the longest follow-up within 12 months. So some of the longest follow-ups were like after 4 weeks, others were 12 months. So all of that was assessed at the farthest point away. So overall, after looking at all that, they found no evidence of an impact of government lockdown on mental health during outbreak of infectious diseases other than COVID. Government lockdowns during the COVID outbreak may have had little to no effect on symptoms in the population, but the evidence is very unclear. And it's very unclear whether some effects were due to lockdown or due to the actual disease. You know, if COVID outbreaks, your anxiety might be up because there's a huge pandemic going on and not necessarily that you're stuck in your house. So the research found widely inconsistent results across all different assessments of heterogeneity, basically meaning there's a lot of variation between studies, but the researchers could not identify an actual reason for that variation. So evidence suggests that the impacts of government lockdown on mental health are very uncertain. We can't really tell what direction, if there even is an impact. And to fully understand the impact of lockdowns on mental health, further research is needed on the subject.